So this is a photo of a protester holding up a sign at the Women's March that took place on Friday. And I have to admit, it kind of disturbs me. And if it disturbs you too, that's okay. You're not a racist, you're not a bigot, you're not any of that. You're just being honest. Look, I don't have a problem with Muslims. I'll break bread with one, converse with them, talk about movies, games, whatever. And it's not like if I knew someone was Muslim and they dropped a wallet that I would just run off and take it. No, I'd return it. What disturbs me about this photo, though, and it's probably not its intention, I don't think it is, but it's precisely what the radical Islamist groups want. It's a perfect depiction of how radical Islam is designed to invade culturally and through political subversion, and I believe, as many believe, it's working. And what may be even more disturbing is that there is an actual protest with this sign against the democratic process, and yet nothing from the left at the atrocities committed by radical Islamic groups. The State Department reported that there were over 11,000 terrorist attacks in 92 countries just as recent as 2015. When's the last time that you heard of any protests regarding any of these attacks? See, the left is afraid of reality, which is why they turn their eyes from it at every chance. These are the same lunatics that marched on Friday and are the same ones that were willing to vote for a candidate that wouldn't even say the phrase radical Islam. Yet they gleefully pretend like they care about Muslims. That's what I find disturbing. Go ahead and hold that sign up in Iran. That'd be worth protesting. Bunch of cowards. So we're going to take a look at some of the protester signs from the Women's March that took place recently in D.C. And if you haven't seen it already, most of the signs are completely vulgar and obscene. I mean, they don't really express anything other than tired, worn-out cliches that the left has been spewing forever. And the whole thing is really just a glimpse of what hell looks like. So the first one here is one of many iterations of Trump as a pile of crap. It's interesting to note how the media has been touting these signs as genius and works of art, which I believe the left does actually consider them a work of art. Art does reflect life, and life reflects art. And this is clearly the reality of the left. Another unoriginal, tired cliche of Trump as Hitler. It would be fine if it was meant to be hyperbole, but these fools probably take it literally. Can we please find another figure to compare to already? I mean, how many drawings and comparisons of Bush were there to Hitler? I thought these leftists were supposed to be artistic and expressive, yet they all seem to say and depict the same things over and over and over again. Trump, respect migrants. Okay, respect our laws. Come here legally and there's no problem. If you're here illegally, you're breaking the law and taking from a system that isn't for you. So, you're a thief. Migrants are great when they assimilate and respect the laws of the country that's taking them in. What is so hard to grasp here? They're going to continue to run with this lie because it's so convenient and easy to manipulate against our celebrity-obsessed, rotted culture. What is this? I don't get this one. Is she saying no to abortions? I mean, it's a bit confusing. I imagine if this person is at the march that she's pro-choice. So we're not going to abort babies anymore with hangers? Is that what this sign means? Is it because women desperately didn't want their child, so they resorted to aborting babies with hangers in the past? So much for your body. I mean, if your body's so important to you, just have the kid rather than resort to that. What's funny is that you hear these women constantly refer to their body, and it reminds me of the bad kid in class or in school who couldn't get any positive attention, so they acted out to garner negative attention. No one's paying attention to these women or their bodies, so they're constantly having to remind us and reference it. See, I have a body, my body, remember? How about you just avoid abortions, period, since it's not healthy for the woman and it kills the child? Just look at an ultrasound. It's not just your body that we're concerned with. It's not just your body that we're concerned with, period. Small hands off our public schools. So the left was furious about Trump's comments about grabbing female genitalia, yet they have no problem reminding us how vulgar they are by constantly relying on sexual innuendos in these stupid signs. I mean, aren't you supposed to be outraged by these types of comments? All you're doing is reminding me to be desensitized to what Trump said. You're making it seem like what he said was so commonplace, and that if you're just going to keep saying it and say even worse things, it's making it appear like it wasn't really that big of a deal, you idiots. Oh, look at this one. No racism, sexism, Trumpism. Wow. Real creative. Well, she stayed inside the lines at least. Yay, good job. Respect. You mean like this? And this? How about this one? I mean, doesn't this whole march scream respect? They're demonstrating how open-minded they are, how tolerant they are, and how intelligent they are. Or they're just concerned with being as unfunny and repetitive as possible. Resist. Yes, please resist these hairstyles. They're god-awful and extremely ugly. I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. My blood pressure. Let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked the video, go ahead and hit that like button and be sure to subscribe.